Welcome to another episode of Drop Zone Clear, and today, not Drop Zone, but I am into other stuff as well, and I'm a massive Star Wars fan. So this is a project that I've done for my Imperial Assault box set, and the miniatures in the box set came all unpainted, so I decided that I wanted to paint them to just, you know, sort of make them a little bit more interesting on the board and make the game more kind of visually interesting. Really nice miniatures in this. This is a new game from Fantasy Flight Games, and what they've done is they've taken the core mechanics from the board game Descent, if you're aware of that game, and they have spliced it with Star Wars miniatures and Star Wars fluff. So I love Descent, it's an absolutely fantastic game, but what they've done to change the Descent mechanics in this game I think are great, because they've got an alternate activation system where it will be the rebel, one of the rebel characters will go, and then the Imperial will get to activate one of their units, and then it'll go back and forth until all the units have been finished. So first of all, let's have a look at the bad boy of the whole set. This here is an ATST, and I painted this set in under a day using speed painting techniques, and really enjoyed painting that model. That was fantastic. It's great to have a set piece in this kind of box set. It's you know, for a boss or what have you. But talking of bosses, it also came with Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader. Now I haven't painted the Luke Skywalker miniature yet, but this is the Darth Vader figure that you get in the box set. And another nice thing about this box set is you can play it as like a campaign mode where you upgrade and you get better weapons and equipment and things like that. But also you can play it like a skirmish mode where you set points, and the Rebel player and the Imperial player will get an army based around that amount of points. But you can also get mercenary characters like bounty hunters and aliens and things like that. So I suppose possibly you might even be able to have like 3-player games, so like Imperial, Rebel and mercenary factions all fighting it out, which I think is great, because you're just getting like 2 games for 1 effectively, and for the price that I paid for it, I'm very happy with what I've got. Right, so let's go through the Rebel characters that you get in the box here. First of all, this is a Rebel Hero Commando. So he is suggested that you paint him in kind of like a kind of more sort of creamy camo colours, but I'm a big fan of the film The Return of the Jedi, so I went for more kind of traditional Rebel Commando type looking paint job there. And also you've got this Wookiee character who's a bit of a tank close combat specialist, and you know, just painted up as you would expect a Wookiee to be painted up, really. And then this model is a smuggler, a female smuggler, sort of a Han Solo type character, and quite an interesting character to play, really, quite sort of sneaky and what have you. Then also you've got this guy who's sort of like a stealth specialist, kind of like a tech specialist as well. He's another one of the Rebel characters. And you've got this guy who's like a sort of Rebel general, who's kind of like a command support type character. And the last of the 6 Rebels that you get, obviously apart from the Luke Skywalker, which I mentioned, but I haven't painted up, so I'm not showing that today, is this kind of Jedi, this Twi'lek Jedi. So that's all the Rebel characters there, so I'll just put them there. And let's go through some of the other models. Now, you get more than a lot of these models. For instance, you get 9 stormtroopers in the box set, but I'm just going to just show you one rather than getting them all out and sort of making a bit of a mess on my table here. So this is the stormtrooper character you get in it. The sculpts are pretty much the same for the stormtrooper characters, but they all look really nice on the board when you've got a few of them on there. They just look really cool. And also you've got these E-Web blasters with a scout trooper, and he's the gunner on it, which is nice as well. I like that because it just makes it sort of a little bit different than having another stormtrooper character there. You also get these probe droids. You get 3 of them in the box set, and this is one of the ones that I've painted. And you get 3 of these as well. These are Imperial Commandos. No, sorry, not Imperial Commandos. Imperial Commanders, should I say? And there we go. That's 3 identical sculpts again. Plus, you also get Transdotion bounty hunters, or maybe they are just Transdotions mercenaries. Not sure really, but nice model, nice sculpts on all of them really. Plus, you have this model, which is, I believe it's called a Reek. I'm not exactly sure. It's something from the films from episode 1 to 3. I'm not a massive fan, so not really sure what it's called, but it's a nice model. I like that one. That's a good model. And here, these are really nice. Really like these. You get 4 of these in this set as well, and they are the Emperor's Royal Guard. So that's pretty much it. That's what you get in the box set. Obviously you get multiples of a lot of the Empire stuff, but I'd definitely recommend it. I've played the game quite a few times now with my friends and also my kids. My kids really enjoyed it as well. So if you're a bit of a Star Wars fan and you like your board games, then I'd highly recommend this one. It's fantastic.